Mexican national pleads guilty to employing and exploiting illegal aliens in the U.S. A 48-year-old male has pleaded guilty to the offense of harboring illegal aliens for financial gain, illegally encouraged and induced aliens illegally present in the U.S. to reside in the U.S., where they would work for him illegally for his own commercial advantage and private financial gain. He not only endangered the livelihoods of those who follow the laws of governing employment, as well as the lives of those who attempt to illegally enter the United States seeking jobs like those he provided for. So, this individual, 48-year-old, came to the United States illegally himself and set up shop in around the area of Georgia. And this is just my opinion. I believe that he actually started his own business in 2009. So from 92 to 2009, he was actually uh, a regular day labor. Not regular day labor because the fact that I believe that he started doing side jobs, small jobs for cash. And sometimes cash is very, very um, uh, lucrative when you're using construction material and construction labor that's cheap. And, and different states have different guidelines, and um, they might have got away with not using permits here, not using permits there. But apparently, he opened up his first official company in 2009. But it's weird in itself. The way the report reads, um, he actually never claimed and never paid any taxes or Social Security for his employees, let alone his construction company. That in itself is kind of weird because he had four different offices in different cities and one even in Tennessee. So to operate from 2009 until about a year ago, or less than a year ago, till April 2019, how do you get away from the IRS that long? And he wasn't hiding his wealth either, because the fact that he had over 30 sports cars just for his collection. All his work trucks, all his personal trucks, they were all they had all the off-road vehicle accessories that you want. They lift, extra roll bars, and such forth. And he built himself a 7,500 square foot house. Okay, and he had other houses around the area to actually house some of the employees he had working for him. Again, he had 14 firearms in his home, but yet the Georgia Department of Labor has no record of him reporting any income. And I, I do not know how that actually can actually happen. Does the state of Georgia not require permits to build, to add on, to dig? And where were all these material receipts going to? Was he working under somebody else's name, somebody else's actual company, as a small crew? Or I know that individual small crews actually get hired by big construction companies to do specific jobs, but they have to actually handle their own payroll, their own taxes, their own workers' comp. And that's another thing too. Did an inspector not show up at any of their actual construction sites and ask for their actual workers' comp insurance? That's a long time, 2009 basically 10 years. And another thing too, and especially in construction, people always walk off jobs. People get picked up on a daily basis on construction crews, depending on how many tools you have, your knowledge of actual construction, your talents, depending on how you work. But he was paying them way below market rates, their payroll. You know what I mean? He provided no benefits, no insurance. So, I mean, you have to have some disgruntled employees along the way. But for 10 years to fly under the radar with no complaints from anybody, no accidents, no major accidents. There's a lot more to this actual story that they're not actually revealing, but um, that is a long time to fly under the radar and conduct a construction company without arousing any red flags. And he has scheduled court in October, so we'll see exactly if he pleads for anything or how it all goes down. So I'll keep an eye on this, but it's strange in itself. And and again, why put yourself out there buying 30 vehicles? Whose name were they actually registered under? 14 firearms. You're here illegally. Firearm is nothing but trouble in your possession. Why? You know? And then, you mess the IRS, they're gonna come back and they're gonna get their money back somehow. And did they not have any complaints from customers, not getting the right work done, not getting the right color? It's very, very suspect on the actual on the common sense side. And I'll just keep an eye on this, see how it plays out in October. Okay, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.